Jada Davis. This is my group, and today we will be talking about abuse. We'll go around introducing ourselves, starting off with Cassandra.
Hello, my name is Cassandra. I'm 12 years old, and the reason I'm here today is because I was sexually abused by my father, my stepfather.
Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm 16 years old and I'm here today because I got abused by my mother.
Hello, everybody. I'm David. I'm 17 years old. I'm here because I got neglected by my parents and they left me in the house by myself and never came back. Crackheads.
Okay, group. So, what makes you guys feel abused? Starting off with your story, Cassandra.
It's basically just my stepfather. He was sexually abusing me almost every night.
How did you feel about that?
I feel lost and abandoned.
hmm So, where was your mother when all of this happened?
Well, she would be at work most of the time when it happened. He would just wait when she leaves.
Did you ever call for help?
No, because he told me if I told anybody that he was gonna kill me.
Oh. And how did you feel?
I just felt scared and lonely.
Okay. Lisa, what is your story?
Um, well, every time I did something bad or not what my mother always wanted me to do for her or for anything that's good for me, she always abused me.
What kind of things did you used to do?
Well, she always wanted me to be a one straight A student, and I always, didn't want to be that person. I want to live my life like I want to live, but she wanted to control it, so she started abusing me.
And when she started controlling your life, how did that make you feel?
Ashamed and hurt, and makes me run away all the time.
So when you run away, where do you go?
I go, well, by the house it's a gas station. I go over there to the gas station in the back, and I call my dad, make him come get me.
Is your mother and your father divorced?
Divorce, yes.
How long have they been divorced?
3 years.
So when they got divorced, how did that make you feel?
It was sad, but then I got used to it.
Okay. David?
So, my parents left me the night of my 16th birthday, and I came home from school one day all happy because it was my birthday. I got a lot of gifts from my friends and everything. And I seen a note on the refrigerator that says, going to go get milk, be back soon. So I thought they were going to be back soon. And still to this day, they never came back.
And are you the only child?
Yeah, I'm the only child.
So when they run away, since they left, how have you been taking it all in?
I mean, my uncle got me now. My uncle don't really care about me. Because he thinks all I do is eat up all the food. And he thinks I try to flirt with his wife. But his wife is a cokehead. And I don't do all that. I don't mess with cokeheads.
Well, have you warned him before that?
I have multiple times. But, all these jobs I'm working, trying to get my own place so I can start a new life of my own.
So how do you guys cope with dealing with your situations?
I cope with my situation by either going to a friend's house.
I cope with my situation and talking to a counselor at school.
I cope with my situations just by, talking to myself, self-evaluating myself.
Have you ever reached out for help?
No,
Why not?
because they don't tell you what you want to hear.
So, have you guys ever wrote down a journal of your thoughts and feelings?
Yes, I have.
And how does that help?
I mean, it helps a little, but it really doesn't take away all the pain.
See,
So,
see, my uncle told me to write a journal, and then when he figured out what I wrote in it, he said it's for sissies and burned my shit. So I can't write journals anymore.
so, so Lisa. So when you run away from your mom, how does she? Do she end up finding you, or does she know? Do you have any communication with her?
No. I know sometimes my dad sneaks and tell her where I am. And she don't care.
What about you, Cassandra?
What was the question? What was the question?
When your mom gone at work and your stepfather is there, do you think your mom knows that he's assaulting you?
No, because I've been too scared to tell her.
Why?
Because I'm afraid what he'll do to me. He'd probably just make it worse if I tell her.
Have you called 911?
No. I tried to once he called me.
So, y'all know what to say. When you guys are out and you guys are doing these things by yourself, how does that make y'all feel when y'all have to go and be out alone, surviving alone by yourself
Like what
with
you
no
mean?
parents? Like when you guys are out, say since you run away from home and you say your dad come and get you, but sometimes what if your dad never came?
I go to a friend house that's close by. I make sure I have money before I leave.
What about you, David?
I mean, what's there for me to do? I work constantly. I pay bills.
What about you, Cassandra?
Well, me too. I also go to a friend's house that lives right across the street from me. My stepdad, he never finds out.
So I think that you all should reach out for help. Well, not reach out for help. I think you all should write down some questions that you would want to ask your parents of why they've been abused. I mean, why you guys been abused. So how long has this been going on, Cassandra?
Well, my stepfather abusing me?
Yes.
It's been going on for like, what, 3 years now?
What about you?
A year.
What about you, David?
I mean, they've been gone for a long time, so I don't know if they're dead or alive.
Do you ever question if they are?
Nope. Because they deadbeats.
Would you want any communication
Nope.
with your family?
Because all they're going to do is ask for money.
Well, next week I want to bring you all back in so we can discuss some methods and ways to jot down you guys' thoughts and feelings. Would you all be willing to come back next week?
No.
Of course.
Yes.
Always.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you next week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.